Hello everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Spot. This is the podcast that helps you understand real English, the English they don't teach you in textbooks. I'm your host, Adam, and she's back with me.
Hi guys, it's Lisa, and I am so excited because today we are talking about something that every single English learner struggles with. And I mean everyone.
That's right. Last time, we talked about why movies are so hard to understand. We discovered the secret is not just speed. Today, we have a new secret, an even bigger secret.
Today, we are talking about idioms. You know, those strange phrases that make no sense if you translate them word by word.
Exactly. You hear a character in a movie say, "It's raining cats and dogs," and you think, why are cats and dogs falling from the sky? That's crazy.
It is crazy. But to a native speaker, it just means it's raining very hard. This is the reason so many learners get lost. They know all the words, but the meaning is completely different.
So, if you want to finally understand movies, TV shows, and real conversations with native speakers, stick with us. Today, we will give you the tools to understand idioms like a pro. Let's begin. Okay, Lisa, let's start with the basics. What exactly is an idiom? Explain it simply for our listeners.
Great question, Adam. An idiom is a group of words that have a different meaning than the individual words. You cannot translate them literally. If you try to understand each word alone, you will be confused. But if you learn the group as one unit, it makes sense.
So, it's like a secret code. You have to learn the code. Give us a very common example that we hear all the time in American movies.
Okay, here is a perfect example. Imagine a movie scene where a detective is talking to a criminal. The detective says, "Okay, spill the beans."
Spill the beans. Spill the beans. Spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Now, if you translate this literally, you think, spill? Beans? Like food? Is he talking about lunch?
That would be a very strange conversation. So, what does it really mean?
It means, tell me the secret, or tell me the truth. Spill the beans means to reveal secret information. So the detective is saying, tell me what happened. Tell me the truth.
Ah, I see. So the words spill and beans together have a special meaning. Here is another one I hear a lot in movies. A character says, "break a leg," before someone goes on stage. But why would you want someone to break their leg? That's terrible.
Yes, it sounds terrible. But in English, break a leg means good luck.
Break a leg.
Thanks, you too.
Break a leg.
Thanks, you too.
Break a leg.
Thanks, you too.
We say it to actors and performers before they go on stage. It's a tradition. It has nothing to do with breaking bones.
So, idioms are like inside jokes that everyone in the culture understands. Now, let's talk about why idioms are so hard for learners. What's the biggest problem?
The biggest problem is that idioms are everywhere. You cannot escape them. In every movie, every TV show, every conversation, native speakers use idioms naturally. If you don't know them, you feel lost.
Give us another example from a common situation, like at work or at school.
Okay, imagine a boss talking to an employee. The boss says, "We need to work harder. Everyone needs to pull their weight." Now, if you think literally, pull their weight? Weight is heavy. Are they lifting something?
We need to work harder. Everyone needs to pull their weight. We need to work harder. Everyone needs to pull their weight. We need to work harder. Everyone needs to pull their weight.
It sounds like exercise. But what does it really mean?
It means to do your fair share of the work. If you pull your weight, you do your part. You don't let others do all the work. So, the boss is asking everyone to contribute equally.
That makes sense. Now, here is one that confuses many learners. In a movie, a character might say, "I'm feeling under the weather." Is the weather on top of them? Are they outside?
No. Under the weather means feeling sick or unwell. If someone says, "I'm feeling under the weather today," they mean, "I'm a little sick. I don't feel good."
So simple once you know it. Okay, let's give our listeners some idioms they will hear in almost every American movie, especially romantic comedies or dramas.
Perfect idea. Let's start with love and relationships. In many romantic movies, one character might say to another, "He's just not my cup of tea." Now, if you translate this literally, you think about drinking tea. But what does it mean?
You're just not my cup of tea. You're just not my cup of tea. You're just not my cup of tea.
I know this one. It means he's not the type of person I like, right?
Exactly. If someone is not your cup of tea, you don't have romantic interest in them. You can also use it for anything. For example, horror movies are not my cup of tea means I don't like horror movies.
Great. Here is another one from movies. A character is very angry, and another character says, "Wow, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed." What does that mean? Is the bed important?
It means someone is in a bad mood for no clear reason. If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you are grumpy and angry all day. So, if your friend is being rude in the morning, you can say, "Wow, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed?"
Wow, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Wow, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Wow, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
I love that. It's a funny image. Now, let's talk about money. Money idioms are very common in movies.
Yes, here is a big one. In a movie, a rich character might say, "Don't worry about the cost. Money is no object." What does that mean?
It means money is not a problem, right? They will pay anything?
Exactly. No object means it's not an obstacle. If money is no object, you can buy anything you want. You hear this a lot in movies about rich people.
Here is another money idiom. A character might say, "I'm breaking the bank this weekend." Is he destroying a bank? Like a robber?
Hopefully not. Breaking the bank means spending a lot of money, usually on something fun. If you go on a big shopping trip or an expensive vacation, you can say, "I'm going to break the bank." It means you're spending more than usual.
Okay, let's give our listeners some idioms about success and failure. These are everywhere in movies about sports or business.
Great idea. In a sports movie, the coach might say to the team, "You need to go the extra mile." What does that mean literally? An extra mile? Running more?
It means do more than expected, right? Work harder than everyone else?
Exactly. Go the extra mile means to make more effort than usual. If you want to succeed, you must go the extra mile. You must do more than the minimum.
Here is one about failure. In a movie, a character might say, "My plan backfired." What does backfire mean? Is it about fire?
Good question. Backfire means the opposite of what you expected happened. If your plan backfires, it doesn't work, and it creates a problem for you. For example, I tried to make him jealous, but it backfired. He got angry and left me.
So, it's when your plan hurts you instead of helping you. That's a good one.
And here is a final idiom for today. In a movie, a character might say, "Just cut to the chase." What does that mean? Chase like running?
I know this one. It means get to the important part, or stop wasting time, right?
Perfect. Cut to the chase means skip the boring details and tell me the main point. You hear this a lot in action movies or business conversations.
Okay, Lisa, let's summarize everything we learned today for our listeners. What are the idioms we talked about?
Let's review them quickly. Spill the beans equals tell a secret. Break a leg equals good luck. Pull your weight equals do your fair share of work. Under the weather equals feeling sick. Not my cup of tea equals not my type, I don't like it. Wake up on the wrong side of the bed equals be in a bad mood. Money is no object equals money is not a problem. Break the bank equals spend a lot of money. Go the extra mile equals do more than expected. Backfire equals have the opposite result. Cut to the chase equals get to the main point.
That's a lot of great idioms. And remember, you don't need to learn them all in one day. Start with a few. Listen for them in movies. When you hear one, write it down.
Yes, and here is our challenge for this week. Watch a short scene from any American movie, just 5 minutes. Try to find one idiom, just one. Write it down and think about the context. What did it mean in that scene?
That is the best way to learn. Little by little, your brain will start to recognize these idioms automatically. And soon, movies will make so much more sense.
We believe in you. Learning English is a journey, and every step forward is a victory.
Thank you for listening to Easy English Spot. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
See you next time. Keep learning and stay curious.
Bye-bye.